everything that needs
Yeah,
to be
sure.
done.
I'll wait. Go ahead and wait for the FOIA officer momentarily.
The FOIA officer's not gonna tell you anything differently than I'm telling you.
What's the statute that you're telling me?
The statute is that you have a right to all of the information, but we have a process as to getting you the information.
Do you have that process on paper?
I don't know if it's on paper or not. We have ordinances and stuff that state that. What's your name, sir?
What was your first name?
Elizabeth.
Okay, you could refer to me as sir or taxpayer.
That would be fine, taxpayer. But what I'm telling
Yep.
you is that we have a process and we will work with you with whatever it is
Sure.
that you need to see.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
we have a right to a process too.
Indeed, ma'am, the Freedom of Information Act is 37 pages. When is the last time you revised as being a comptroller of the town?
Revise the statute?
The Freedom of Information Act?
Right, I don't revise acts.
Okay. Not revised, study. When's the last time you overlooked it? Oh,
That was
okay.
the last time I reviewed it, probably.
Do you,
It was right before COVID.
you as a comptroller, do you also are required to file or to fill out a yearly FOIA training?
Correct,
You are?
yeah.
Okay. That's great that you acknowledge that on film. Okay? Because, again, it does not require a FOIA form in order to inspect the book readily available.
Right.
If the, here, I'll read the statute.
You can read away, sir. You can
I'll
read
read one-
away.
I'll read the one
I only
statute.
have other jobs to do, no worries.
Well, presumption, this is Illinois
I
140.
can't hear you.
Sure. Illinois 5 ILCS 141.2. Presumption. All records in the custody or possession of a public body are presumed to be open to inspection or copying. Any public body that asserts that a record is exempt for disclosure has the burden of providing clear and convincing evidence that it is exempt.
Correct, and that's why you asked
That's
what
one
you
statute.
want. Right, and then we go through and see if it's information that you can't, that you are privy to.
Okay, ma'am, that's one statute there. There is a following statute that states,
I am going to ask you though, I don't know why you're recording me. This is my job, is to work with customers.
let me find the statute, guys. Ma'am, the Freedom of Information Act specifies,
Specifies a lot of items.
wait a minute, it specifies that this is government and it's open to the public for inspection.
Absolutely.
It also does indicate that inspection may be via an electronic device. There's nothing illegal about filming while on clock dime. Okay, could we agree to that? This is transparency.
Absolutely, I
You-
don't disagree with that, but you didn't tell me you were recording.
Absolutely.
I had to figure that out.
No. I mentioned to the young lady, she walked back there and informed you. The clerk here walked back there in the room and informed you. Okay? There is something called the Freedom of Information Act, ma'am, and I'll be waiting for the FOIA officer.
The FOIA officer works
How
for
many
me.
reviews would you like on Yelp? How many stars would you like for a review on Yelp?
I work for everybody and I don't work for Yelp. I don't work for accreditations there.
Okay.
We work to work
Ma'am.
with everybody,
Ma'am.
including you, who is just sir or taxpayer to me.
Okay.
I told you, if whatever you wish to receive, fill out this form,
Sure.
and then we will vet it through our process.
Absolutely.
What are you looking for, sir?
What do you mean?
What forms, what process, what expense, what are you looking for?
Expenditure book for the year of 2020, the comprehensive annual fiscal report.
Okay, for 2020.
Mhm.
We are behind and it's not available right now. We should have it posted probably within the month.
Okay. Do you have 2019 readily available?
I certainly do.
Sure. I'll
It's
go
on the
ahead.
website.
Okay. I'm currently at this second not using online. That's why I made a visit here
I
to the
have-
town hall.
I have a copy you could take with you today.
Hard copy paperwork?
After, yes, I have one ready, but you have to still fill out this form, and then they will give you that. I have no problems with that.
Sure. Ma'am, in order for me to finalize, these two FOIAs are already filled out, okay? In order for me to file these remainder of 3 FOIAs, I would need to scroll through the book readily available so I can go ahead and fill these out.
To see what you exactly want detail for.
Yeah,
I
right,
can
from
certainly
within
let
the
you touch it right now.
uh,
You cannot walk out with it without
comprehensive,
it being on the FOIA. Is that fair?
Well, you just stated, ma'am, that you can give me a copy.
I do have a copy, but it's online. That's what I'm saying to you, and we pay for those copies.
Okay.
So, and they've
Roughly,
covers and
roughly how
tabs.
many pages is the book you're referring to?
250.
Sure. The first 50 pages are free. Can you just go ahead and print out the first 50 pages?
The first 50 pages.
That may have the information that I'm seeking within the first 50 pages.
Can you tell me what you're seeking? Because a lot of the
Absolutely.
first 50
I'll have
pages
you. I'll have you stamp a copy as
are
received and
notes.
forward these over to your clerk.
I can print out the first 50 pages from online for sure.
Okay.
I can do that.
For sure.
But the book I'm not going to give to you then until you fill out a FOIA.
Well,
We
meanwhile,
do pay
I'll,
for covers, color printing, tabs, binding, things of that sort.
ma'am, you stated what you stated on the record, okay?
I'll
And
go get the first 50 pages. That's no problem. But the only thing you're going to get are our major financial statements. And
Yeah,
if that's,
sure.
if that's where you're starting, then you'll get those. But otherwise, it'll be within. The notes will start, and a lot of times the notes are not what people are seeking.
okay, well, the notes from the finance director are as well public records subject to FOIA.
Right. All of this is online. That's what I'm telling you. You can go to our public library and look at all
Notes
this.
are not online.
The notes to the financial statement, of course they are.
Okay,
The
ma'am.
official notes to a financial statement.
Anyhow,
They're of course in
you
there.
mentioned that you will be providing the first 50
You
pages,
can
so
go
I'll
print
go.
those right now.
Oh, sure. I'll go ahead and wait
Very good.
momentarily. I thank you. Pause. Man, these people make it tough for a person. This is the FOIA form that they got. That's the FOIA form. Pause. All water bills exceeding $5,000.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you want those.
No, I don't.
Do you have a large folder that I could have like
I
one of
don't.
those?
Come on now.
There they go.